Researchers at the University of Kansas Medical Center are conducting a clinical trial for a form of male birth control. Scientists tell us that they're closer than ever to making it happen. Joe Chiodo reports.
When you hear male birth control, what comes to your mind?
I think it's great. They should be just as responsible as ladies.
Since 1960, the pressure of not getting pregnant has fallen on the shoulders of women. Now it's being put on men. Literally.
It's about time, yes.
First thing that came to mind when I told you about male birth control.
Weird.
Weird. What's so weird about it?
Putting something on your shoulder, I assume.
That's right. This gel is rubbed on a man's shoulder daily. It's supposed to decrease sperm count to a point where your chance of getting pregnant is 0. So we wanted to know, would you try it?
I think it's a great idea.
It certainly caught Leslie Friday's interest. Do you have kids?
I do.
How many do you have?
I have 8 of them, and I don't want any more.
8 kids?
I do.
Oh, man. For some women, birth control simply doesn't work.
I am part of that 1% in which they don't work for.
Others have negative reactions. To that, doctors say...
Let the man do the work.
Dr. Ajay Negia, director of male reproductive health at KU, says the gel is a mix of testosterone and progestin.
It is a hormonal therapy.
He says men would keep their sex drive, and when they're ready to have kids, they simply stop using the gel. Their sperm count should return to normal. It's a first of its kind.
Men only have vasectomy and condoms. The world has changed.
KU is looking for serious couples to take part. You have to be open to the idea of kids and have dated for at least a year. That's because in clinical trials, the product isn't guaranteed to work, so you may end up pregnant. Is there any part of you that worries about, can guys be responsible to remember to take this every day?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Doctors say that is a concern. Women would likely be reminding their man a lot.
Yes,
Yeah.
I definitely would.
But in the end, doctors say it would still create a shared responsibility that doesn't exist today. There are only 3 places in the whole country testing this gel right now: KU, LA, and Seattle. That's where we find Dr. Stephanie Page with the University of Washington.
I think that we're underestimating the interest of men in these things.
Would you try it?
I'd be open to it.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about a condom.
The gel is about more than just convenience, though.
So many abused or homeless children or mistreated children, or they weren't desired from the start.
Sadly, 50% of pregnancies are unplanned.
In the U.S., that's about 3 million. Half of those end up being unwanted.
Now, whether that leads to the debate about abortion, not abortion, or giving up their children once they are born is very controversial.
In fact, this article in the Washington Post says condom usage and the pill are, quote, pretty terrible when it comes to preventing pregnancy. According to the CDC, the pill works 91% of the time, condoms even worse at 82%. Doctors hope this gel could change that.
It's absolutely critical to solving that problem.
And that was Joe Chiodo reporting from the University of Kansas.